Yo, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Corey, man. We're gonna be reacting to some Dragon Ball Z today. So let's get into it. Let me switch over to my screen. And here we go. Dragon Ball Z entire series explained in the 12 minutes, 11 minutes. It's very short. I bet it's Dragon Ball series before Super. Even though I know all about Super. I don't care. It'd be nice just go over it.
Welcome to the CBR Anime Olympics, where YouTube creators seek to prove themselves in a competition of video content expertise. Today, I'll be going
it looks like it does
I
do
try to
Super.
summarize the entire Dragon Ball Z anime within 15 minutes. Ready, set, go!
Oh, 15
when
minutes.
we last left our heroes at the end
12.
of the Dragon Ball anime, Goku and Piccolo Jr. had settled their beef with a big final fight, and Goku tied the knot with Chi-Chi. Happily ever after, right? Yeah, not even close.
I didn't even know they did
Because
that. I
this
didn't watch
happy
the regular
peace on
Dragon
Earth was
Ball.
crashed by an alien
I probably should have
spaceship.
though.
Goku's surprise older brother, who was a member of a warrior race known as Saiyans, came to see if his younger bro had conquered Earth yet. Once he saw that Goku hadn't actually conquered anything, he decided to capture Goku's son Gohan to use as leverage. Goku then teamed up with his old rival Piccolo to take Raditz on in a fast-paced, brutal battle which would set the tone for all the battles to come. It ended with Goku holding his older brother as Piccolo launched a special beam cannon that cut through both of them. This victory was short-lived though, because Raditz informed our heroes that two more Saiyan were on their way to get those magical Dragon Balls he'd heard so much about. With that, both Raditz and Goku let out their last breaths. This started the ticking clock until the next
His arm
Saiyan
goes
invasion
back.
would arrive.
Shall wonder.
Since this was Dragon Ball, Goku biting the big one wasn't the end at all. In the afterlife, Goku decided to run through the legendary path known as Snake Way to study with the legendary master, King Kai.
I ain't gonna lie, that
back
took
on
a while
Earth,
for him
Piccolo
to run
decided to
through.
train Gohan, which was no easy task. The nerdy Saiyan Kiddo may have shown some potential during the Raditz struggle, but it took
So
a
I'll be ready for
dinosaur,
later
a
on.
new wardrobe, and some animal friends to make a fighter out of Gohan. Piccolo may have been a harsh teacher, but the bonds between him and Gohan became a fan favorite that would shape the fight to come. Then the day came when Saiyans Vegeta and Nappa arrived on Earth. After causing some mayhem, the Z Fighters challenged them. It did not go well. Yamcha lost his life to a green alien minion, while Chiatsu and Tien lost theirs after giving a valiant but ultimately failed fight against Nappa.
Yamcha died
Gohan,
so
Piccolo,
stupid.
and Krillin took the ball
He was too cocky.
with mixed results as well. Ultimately, Piccolo sacrificed his life to save Gohan. It was a very emotional moment that also ruined the Saiyans' mission, because without Piccolo, the Dragon Balls would cease to exist. Luckily, Goku was already wished back to life, and he was a lot more prepared. He took Nappa to school, proving that he would always be worth the wait. Ultimately, it was Vegeta who ended Nappa out of annoyance. He then took on Goku, which proved to be a lot more difficult for our hero. Vegeta was a brutal fighter who had a huge power level, a controlled Great Ape transformation, and no mercy. Luckily, Goku had his Kaioken attack, which multiplied his power level, and his Spirit Bomb, which collected the energy of the lives of Earth into a powerful bomb. This turned out to be just shy of enough to take Vegeta down, but luckily, Goku's cowardly friend, Yajirobe, managed to cut off Vegeta's tail, ending his Great Ape form. Then Gohan's Great Ape form crushed Vegeta just as he was reverting back to his human form. Pretty much everyone was critically injured, but Vegeta managed to crawl into his spaceship to get away. Now that so many heroes had lost their lives and there were no Dragon Balls to bring them back, our heroes had no choice. They had to go to Piccolo's homeworld, Namek, to use their Dragon Balls to save everyone. That's right, it's time to go to space. Goku's Dragon Ball find-in partner Bulma accompanied Krillin and Gohan on their big space adventure, while Goku recovered from his bitter showdown with Vegeta. Meanwhile, Vegeta was also getting healed up. He revealed the Saiyan secret that every time a member of their race was defeated, their power level would increase significantly. He then betrayed his bosses in the Frieza Force and decided to make a Namekian Dragon Ball play himself. After some filler adventures, everyone made it to Namek, and things immediately got real. It turns out that the titular Frieza of the Frieza Force was a monster, even by Dragon Ball standards. He was going around innocent Namekian villages, brutally attacking villagers with his henchmen until they told him where the Dragon Balls were. Meanwhile, everyone else was scrambling around Namek, making friends with friendly Namekians like the Piccolo-esque Nail, the Grand Elder Guru, and his apprentice Dende. The Grand Elder gives Krillin and Gohan a ton
I don't think any of these people died except for Nail.
Handy because Frieza has called in his elite
Well,
squad known as
he's
the
later
Ginyu Force.
used with
Luckily,
Piccolo.
Goku has
still.
recovered enough to travel through space, and he's doing some hardcore training in extreme gravity. Seriously, no one can put this man on
50
bed
times
rest.
gravity.
The Ginyu Force arrives.
Vegeta was in
and gives our
300
heroes
times
trouble,
gravity.
But luckily, that's when Goku decided
But
to
Goku
make
didn't
his
need that,
dramatic
because he was
entrance.
already
He
the
takes
strongest he was
Riku
gonna
out
get.
with one punch. Then they take on the rest of the Ginyu Force with Goku's help. That's when Captain
At that
Ginyu
point.
himself shows his ultimate trick. He switches bodies with Goku, but ultimately gets tricked into switching into a frog's body instead. Don't you hate it when that happens? Unfortunately, Goku's body was brutally beaten while Ginyu was in control, so he's taken off the board to heal yet again. This starts to become a trend if you can't tell. This leads to a big final push for the Dragon Balls, which sees
How many
the
times did he
Namekian
need to
dragon
train
summoned at last.
and
He
not be
also
with his
has
king?
3 wishes to give instead of 1. Our heroes wish for Piccolo to be revived and brought to Namek, and with 1 wish left, Vegeta tries to get immortality, but the dragon disappears before any immortality can be granted. His creator, the Grand Elder, passed away, which meant he stopped existing. Unfortunately, that's when Frieza showed up and things got real. That's because Frieza started an ever-escalating battle with our fighters where they would try to take him on only for him to transform into an even more terrifying version of himself. Even after Piccolo combined with Nail and joined the fray, it was clear that there was no hope for the Z-Fighters. Plus Vegeta to take Frieza's final form on. Just as all hope was lost, Goku arrived.
An ad.
I'm not from this world.
Oh shit, look at you. I kind of want to see what this is. This looks nice.
The fate of your world hangs in the balance.
You're my guide.
I mean, come up with something a little bit cooler than guide.
Servant?
Yeah, no, you're right. Guide's better.
It will be difficult and dangerous.
American-born Chinese.
Ready to fight. You gotta admit, he loves a dramatic entrance.
Okay, I might
The
check that
battered
out.
Vegeta reveals to Goku that Frieza was the one who destroyed their homeworld and begs him to avenge their race with his final breath.
I wonder
Thus
if that a
begins
movie.
the best fight in the
I
franchise.
can probably look at it
yeah,
on,
I said it. As Goku throws everything at Frieza. Even with all
Yeah,
of this,
probably
it's
look at it
still
on
not
the
enough to
screen.
take Frieza down. As an
I mean-
ultimate act of sadism, Frieza decides to destroy Krillin just for the fun of it. This proves to be the last straw for Goku, who in his rage ascends to Super Saiyan. Goku then shows Frieza what fear is, but doesn't finish Frieza off. This proves to be a mistake, as Frieza decides to destroy Namek to take Goku down. He can survive in the void of space, unlike Goku. Everyone else gets wished back to Earth, and most everyone gets
don't know
wished
why
back to life,
Sonic
but
Drive
Goku
was the
stays
first
to
to
take
blast
Frieza
when I
down.
looked at it.
Eventually, Goku takes the sliced-up Frieza down with a
Let's see.
final Kamehameha wave. Though he doesn't make it off Namek in time, the planet explodes and Goku is seemingly destroyed along with it. Vegeta, Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo, Bulma, and the Namekians awaken on Earth without Goku, unsure of what to do next. Alright, I know you're looking at that clock video bar and you're thinking, how could he possibly finish the series in time? Well, prepare to be amazed. Frieza's father, King Cold, finds the surviving Frieza and grafts him
Yeah,
a
he
special
gonna have to hurry
cyborg
up if
body.
he gonna do
Prepare go to
Super.
Earth for revenge, but are interrupted by a new warrior named Trunks. He defeats both in record time, revealing himself to be a Super Saiyan in the process. Goku arrives on Earth with a new teleportation power he gained on an alien world. While this seems like good news, Trunks reveals that he's from an apocalyptic future where most everyone has been destroyed by 2 evil androids. It's also revealed that he's none other than the surprise son of Vegeta and
That's,
Bulma. Who saw
Android
that coming?
16.
Our heroes prepare for the androids and take on the creepy clown and old man pair that they
Dr.
think are the
Zero.
apocalyptic duo Trunks referred to. Goku
I
gets
never knew
taken
that.
down by a heart virus,
Somo.
but Vegeta
That's
saves the day by
Somo.
revealing he has
Man,
also gone
thing,
Super Saiyan.
whatever.
Unfortunately, it's actually
I
2
think it's the
other
egg, 'cause
androids,
it's the
17 and
machine.
18, that are the ones responsible for Trunks' dark future.
Which is
18
weird,
shows just how
Krillin
formidable
married
they
a
are by
machine.
taking Vegeta down with one of the dirtiest kicks in the entire franchise. Meanwhile, things just get worse as another android is revealed. This biological monster, known as Cell, horrifically consumes people with his tail, slowly gaining strength. Piccolo, who has finally combined with Kame to reach his full potential, plays detective and discovers that Cell is the real threat. If he manages to consume both 17 and 18, he will become nigh unstoppable. Cell ends up absorbing 17, but Vegeta arrives with a new Super Saiyan Grade 2
You don't need
form
Android
achieved
16,
while
I
training
think.
in the hyperbolic time chamber with his son Trunks. He makes easy work of imperfect Cell, but his pride gets the
I
best
don't
of him.
think
He
he went to
allows
the
Cell
same
to
thing,
absorb 18,
because it
who
was too
Krillin
powerful.
failed to destroy because he'd fallen in
Says
love with
the
her.
creators.
Perfect Cell shows himself to be more powerful than both Vegeta and Trunks. He also wants to prove his worth as the ultimate being by staging a fighting competition known as the Cell Games. A recovered Goku takes Gohan to the hyperbolic
Okay, I
time
just
chamber to
found it.
train as well and arrives in time for the games. Cell slowly takes on each of the Z fighters until it's Goku's turn. While he shows Cell a good fight, Goku bows out of the contest to allow his son to take Cell down. This proves to be a
not a
painful
movie.
choice as Cell pulls a fast one during his showdown with Gohan and attempts to self-destruct. Goku instant transmissions Cell to King Kai's planet, which obliterates both himself and King Kai. Unfortunately, one of Cell's cells survived, and he becomes his perfect self again. Luckily, Gohan reveals that he's mastered the Super Saiyan 2 form and eventually destroys Cell with a
I ain't know
Kamehameha
he went
wave
Super Saiyan
inspired
2.
by his father. Everyone seemingly gets a happy ending as Goku decides to stay deceased, Gohan has completed his character arc, Krillin gets together with the resurrected 18, and Trunks returns to his time to save it for good. Things would stay pretty peaceful as Gohan grew up, but we all know that wouldn't last. Goku returns to Earth for a fighting competition to find that he has a new son, Goten, and that Gohan has become something of a superhero. The competition teases Goku and Vegeta's big rematch, but is interrupted by an evil plot. A wizard named Babidi is revealed to be using energy from the fighters to bring back his father's legendary monster, Majin Buu. His most notable plot in this regard is to reawaken Vegeta's evil nature, leading to he and Goku's big rematch. Majin Vegeta reveals that he wasn't actually under Babidi's thumb, but wanted to exploit him for the rematch. Unfortunately, Majin Buu was indeed brought back. The creepy pink puffball proves to be the most difficult foe yet, as Majin Vegeta sacrifices his life in vain to take Buu out, to no success. Everything that our heroes threw at Majin Buu failed to end him, ranging from Goku Super Saiyan 3 to Goten and Trunks' combined form Gotenks, to Gohan's ultimate form with the famous Z-Sword, and even Goku and Vegeta's combined form Vegito. Eventually, Majin Buu was split into a good and evil form. The evil one continually turned our heroes into chocolate and ate them, consuming their powers. Eventually, he found himself in his final form, Kid Buu. Luckily, Goku manages to finally take down Buu with help from the good Buu and his friends. The world is saved once again, and Kid Buu is even reincarnated as the plucky young Oob. It seems like all is well for our heroes. That is, until a certain god of destruction comes to town. I don't know about you, but I'd call that a gold medal run. I mean, no one else was competing, but still, it counts. Give me that gold CBR Olympic medal, please.
Yeah. I'm trying to see that. I was seeing if that was Goku or Gohan. The
What
Ultra
if you could do
Instinct.
SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tags.
I think they
page by
call him
page
Beast
or all in
Gohan.
one go.
Okay. I'm gonna end the stream here, bro. I'm gonna go stream again. I wanna watch this other Dragon Ball.